going to be a beautiful day. So I thought, well, I'll get the camera going and record it, because the last 3 days has been so beautiful, so red sky, but the wind has been hellacious for about 2 to 3 weeks now, constantly blowing, and it was blowing like crazy this morning, so I gave up, because I need to get something filmed. The beautiful weather and stuff we have out here, beautiful scenery anyway. Weather could be much improved. I would say warmer and less windy, but it's funny listening to the weather reports. All they say all the time is they're not looking forward to the summer. It's like, that's what I live here for, is the summer. No. But I have this, the video sped up 16 times. So to get the clouds to move, it's kind of like watching the northern lights. When you look at them, it's like they don't do anything. You got to film them and then play them fast forward to be able to see how they move. I did get notice today that the cabin is done. They still need to paint it and whatever finishing work they need to do. I'll have video of that at the end of a picture of that at the end of the video. I've come up with what I'm going to designate as the start of the Corona V pandemic, and that is 02/02/2020. So 02/2020 is when the pandemic started. Not officially, but kind of mark someday down as burning a little more trash. But every 2 weeks I have to have a fire. And it was calm enough this morning that I had to burn a bunch of the boxes that came with the hardware cloth. Good morning, everyone. Desert Horizons, AZ Off-Grid Unplugged RV Ranch. They were predicting it to be all sunny today, so I don't know what's happening. It's still pretty cloudy. It's cloudy everywhere, so I don't know where they're predicting the sunny part to come from. But it's only about 10 o'clock and it was already about 70 degrees, so I was setting the camera up here to video the sunlight shining on the mountains, and it's a different way it does it. Of course, it stopped when I set up the camera, so. Hey, Remy. Hey, Ruger. What were you guys doing? Huh? What were you two doing? What were you two doing? I know you were up to no good. As you can see, cabin's still not here. I've been debating this week about moving the RV back, because they're predicting highs about 85 all week. I don't know. That's a lot of work. I'd rather save my energy and everything else for checking out the cabin. So, just a matter of waiting. I've been waiting for 4 years to, well, been over 5 years since I got the property. I knew I wanted to put a cabin on it back then. It's been 2 years this month since I moved out here. I was waiting for Social Security. So I get a kick out of the fact that I think it's one of the news stations here in town has started an ad campaign calling it Waiting, Waiting, Waiting. It's like, and I recorded that about a month ago, the first time I said waiting, waiting, waiting. Well, close to 3 weeks. It was on about the 16th of March that I filmed that. So, always a few days behind between filming them and uploading them. Because I got to do stuff on the schedule of the sun out here. So the sun says, okay, you can do something, then I do it. Sometimes the sun says, no, you don't need to do anything today. Just sit inside and read a book. Yeah, the wind has just been blowing like a crazy every day. Driving me nuts. And it's still cold inside the RV when the wind is blowing. Of course, I didn't realize till I woke up this morning that I'd left the window open all night last night. And I was actually comfortable sleeping in here, but I got up, it's like I could not warm it up. And I checked the windows before I go to bed, and I check them before I get up, when I first get up. And it sure looked like it was closed, but I had it wide open, so you couldn't really tell. But they're now predicting that the cabin will be here sometime around the week of the 20th. And I said, well, if you can deliver it on 4/20, I would never forget that date. And then I put in parentheses, I don't know if you got that reference, but it's always kind of a hit or miss proposition when you're filming sunsets as far as what you're going to be blessed with. It's not all that often that we have clouds in just the right place at sunset to get reflection. So I thought, well, I'll set up the camera, and of course I put this on fast forward too. This is at 16 times speed. Beautiful colors. Kathy messaged me today, the lady from Weather King, to say that, because I was all concerned about ordering the 2 big windows next to the door, about having enough room for the trim to designate which one's for the door and which one's for the window. And she assured me that it would be good. They did it. Looks good. Well, the picture she sent me today, it looks like they did a really good job on it. And they were also able to raise the door up a little bit. I don't know how much that is, but a little bit, so I can put extra insulation or extra padding or extra thick carpeting down, depending on how much exactly how much room I have. So that's looking good. And then they were able to put the door in, the proper door in with the proper direction, because I wanted it with a, when you're standing outside going in, the doorknob on the right hand side and the door swinging in. Well, they've decided to discontinue those doors, so I think I got the last one. Kathy's made sure they set it aside for me, and they got that installed, and that looks good. So that way I can put a screen door on the outside. people like seeing a man-made structure in my desert horizon scenes. So that's why I got the corner of the awning put in there. Of course, watching these clouds, they move so slow you'd never see it. Like I said, this is 16 times, so to give you an idea how slow they're moving. But then the sun is setting 16 times faster than normal. So this was one full day in the life of the ranch. I started filming early in the morning, and then I had the fire that day, and then I filmed it outside that night. Filmed outside. Beautiful day, other than the wind. I hope you're all staying safe. Take care. Whoever would have thought that I would be part of the ideal that everyone would be longing for, to be a hermit out in the middle of nowhere